all about Mr. Constantine Bogle, and this is about the Paul Bogle Foundation, the great grandson of Paul Bogle. It will be a celebration of the 151st anniversary of the Morant Day Rebellion of 1865 on October 11th. And of course, Mr. Claude Sinclair, Chief Organizer, will tell us some more about what's happening on the day of the event. Tell us some more, Claude, about the day.
First of all, I want to say a very special good morning to everyone listening to the #1 radio station in the land, Radio Klas, Espn, FM 89. First of all, we just want to big up our sponsors because without them, this year it would not have been possible.
Yes.
We want to big up Lifespan Waters, we want to big up Megamart, we want to big up Food for the Poor, we want to big up Jamaica Producers, them especially at 14 Retirement Road. Ms. DeCosta and Ms. Rodriguez saw it fit because we invited 6 of the high schools in the St. Thomas area to participate this year, a number of over 300 children, and they're coming on board to assist us. We also have support from the Reggae City Sports Bar and Lounge and the One Nation Together Peace Store. Now, the day of October 10th is a very historical day, and we have to big up the Paul Bogle Foundation for doing this since the start of 1999. On October 10th is a spiritual day. It starts at 6 o'clock with the lighting of candles. Everyone is invited to bring their own candles and be a part of this spiritual gathering. Then later on in the afternoon, say about 7 o'clock, because we want this to go live to the world, when we break bread, they lay this fantastic huge table with a lot of candles, and their spiritual leaders there singing. There'll be kumina drumming going on during the period of that time, lasting up to about, say, 9:30 in the night. And then, of course, Constantine Bogle will address the nation via Radio Klas, ESPN, FM 89. And then Heru Haishaka Musa Menelik will also address the nation there on the night of the 10th. Now, that goes on till the 6 o'clock in the morning, because Paul Bogle was very a strong-willed individual. After 6, between 6 and 7, of course, the Paul Bogle Foundation always provides some form of breakfast for those weary. We're not going to be able to feed the thousands that we're expecting, but for those who are on board to help us, like Radio KLS and others, will be afforded some form of refreshment. We start the walk at about 7:30. It's a 6.5-mile walk that takes us from Stony Guts.
Right, so it's from the 10th into the 11th.
From the 10th into the 11th.
Right.
Because those are 2 historical dates,
Yes.
October 10th and the 11th. We walk for 6.5 miles, walking in the footsteps of one of the greatest leaders this country has ever seen. A man who was extremely wealthy, a man who didn't even have to be a part of the plight. He was not born a slave. His mother was not born a slave either. So for him to take the plight of the people, we saw it fit to invite the whole world to come out, the Prime Minister, the leaders of the oppositions, and so on, to be a part of this historical walk from Stony Gut to Martin Bay.
Any artists will be involved?
Yes, of course. When we get into Martin Bay, there'll be a massive stage setup, of course, where we have confirmed Bushman to perform. We also have confirmed Paul, the chosen one, Elliott. Reason why we chose Bushman is really one of the foundation artists of St. Thomas.